If you see what we can see, then adventure waits for all of us. There's a place that we should be. Come along, 'cause it's high tide and we can't lose. Come and drift away with us.
Where's my cups?
Morning, everyone.
Found the cups.
Yeah.
Most important part of the beginning of the boat, isn't it?
Not the cleaners, but we've got.
Ah.
So we got to the boat. It's dry.
Whoa, actually, there's quite an interesting. You want to see the buckets?
Yeah.
Come on, talk. Nothing in that bucket.
Oh, I was lucky.
But what? The ones we've not fixed.
Hold on. Cool, we're all dry.
What, Joe? Because obviously we didn't.
Don't lie, that's not water. You've had a wee, haven't you?
So we obviously didn't fix any leaks up here, but we've got some magic paint, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we're going to put some magic paint on it today, and hopefully that'll fix a lot of cracks in the fiberglass.
So, plan for today, go and start straight away on frames.
Yeah.
Because
after the brew.
Oh yeah, have a
After the
brew. We've got high tide about 5 o'clock, so we're going to see how many frames we can get done before the water starts coming in, probably about 3 we'll have to stop. When it's high tide, we've got some stuff to bring on.
Load of goodies, haven't we? Some more wood.
We've got some rubbish to move off, as that's like our life.
And
look what I bought myself.
got ourselves a new drill.
Oh, and it's got 2 batteries.
I'm not going to open it. Got a new grinder and 4 new
4 new knockoff batteries.
Chinesian batteries.
Chinesian batteries.
I don't know where they've gone, but
they're still on the van. We haven't brought them over yet.
Okay.
So I'm happy. I've got new tools. Yay! Oh.
Yeah. It's a bit heavy. I bet she says the arm will get tired.
Oh, it is heavy, isn't it? Idiot.
But what's also good, we've got another charger as well, so we can charge like 3 batteries.
So we've now got 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 batteries, 3 chargers. Hopefully I won't have any more power issues like I did last week. Right, we're not going to yamble on today. Yamble? Mumble? Yamble? What's yamble? I don't know. Right, so we're not going to mumble on today. We are going to go straight to work. Got one question. Are the buckets dry because we fixed the leak? Or are the buckets dry because we've had no rain?
Yeah, but the rear buckets have got water in them.
Ah, okay, so we have had some.
Yes, we've definitely had rain.
Just thought I'd check. So I'm assessing frames on the bow starboard side. And to be honest, there's not as many that we need to replace that we originally thought.
This one's had a repair up here.
Yeah.
I think. See, 'cause it's a bit soft there, but it's had a sister there. But this one isn't really attached too well.
No, I think we just replaced the rubbish sisters.
So these sisters could do with coming down longer for my liking.
Yeah.
To get us past this here, because obviously the original boat was built, it had a knot in it, and that's where this one's failed, and it's a bit soft at the top. So yeah, if we replace these sisters, come down maybe as far as we can on them too. So yeah, I'm happy with that. So yes, they're staying in, but we're gonna replace them.
This one obviously only needs doing to about here, I think, because obviously we've got a big crack there.
Yeah, this is good. So we're going to cut it here first. We're going to cut, inspect it. If it's good, we'll come down a bit further. Yeah? So we're just going to chop along there. If if it's good, then we'll come down a bit further here to clean it, or if not here.
So the first section, I'm going to call it, is Two Sisters. Half a frame here. And then in the third section, I think this frame's okay. Do you agree with me?
No.
No.
Yeah. So.
Another half.
It gets weak here.
Yeah.
Without damaging the wood. So if we come to here, maybe go a bit further than we would normally. Yeah.
Okay.
So we'll do our first cut there, and then we'll check the interior of the wood.
Yeah. Yay! I'm excited. We're doing frames. So now we've realised that these frames don't need coming all the way down. We can put our floor back in because I'm sick of working in a hole.
Well, just stand on your lead.
Stand on my lead. I'm on my lead.
Yeah, so it's like a big step, though, isn't it, Jen?
And yeah, but all these lead blocks are all wonky and they move. So let's get the floor back in and make it easier for working. That'll be like fantastic.
So this is the area that we're going to be working on today.
Doesn't the boat feel a bit smaller now we've put the floor in?
What's have you? You're short ass. Look at me. I'm stood up like a my normal slouch position, but. So what's the plan then?
So the plan is,
You're doing 2 at once?
we're going to do this. By the end of the day, I would love to have this one done and this one done and these Two Sisters, because then the frames in the first 3 sections of the boat are done.
But what did Simon say?
Stop trying to do too much at once, let's just do one at a time. So we're going to just work on one frame at a time, cut this one, replace it, copper nail it, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to move on to that one, and then hopefully we'll have enough time to move on to that one.
Yep.
Let's go!
Right, so we've got our masts on, and our knee pads on. We've got new grinder with an angry bit. Oh yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Cool, so what I'm going to do now is put an angle on it, but it won't be like the finished scarf, but I'm going to start around there so we can inspect the centre of the timber. I can't see with this on. I can see what I'm doing. So.
Can we take this off and just move it over?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yeah. She has some good ideas, doesn't she? Oh, like, let's get a big light. Gemma's like, why don't you just move the light?
Look at that.
I've had a dual grinder for the past, 4 or 5 years. And it's not let us down ever. It's going to die tomorrow, isn't it now? But these are the next evolution, and I'm amazed. Really, really, really good. You can actually cut dead close. There's nothing in the way there like the old ones did. And we almost bought the old one, didn't we?
So we're not sponsored in any way.
No, we're not sponsored anyway. But if you wanted to get one, oh my god, that's Dave. Look at that as well. So I'm getting all excited about grinder today. Look, you press that down, yeah, and then you just move it round. It's actually really good.
Oh, it's still got the Rove on.
Yeah, I've saved it. I could probably get a couple more of them because they're like the stringers to the frames.
I love that. I love them.
So you come from there, you see?
Yeah.
Because obviously they're Rove to the frame's Rove to the stringer. Watch your eyes there.
Oh, look, I even caught it.
Oh.
Caught it on my arm.
What?
Pointy line.
Will I move?
Do I need to move? I'm strong.
You're not though.
I am though. Don't say I'm not.
Go on. It's all strong.
Idiot.
Do you think the rest of the boat is going to be all the new stuff we put in? Do you think that's going to be rotten by the time Gemma unnails the boat?
Well, I can't do it because you've got the camera at where I need to put my arm. I can't. I need to get.
You needed to put your arm up here.
I know, but I'm left-handed and I'm using my right hand.
Your daddy's there. Use your anger. That's it. Sometimes forget she's a woman. And she's got this special ability.
Anger!
Oh, there's one up here.
So everyone keeps asking what is the wood that we're using to replace the frames with. So the wood we're using is white oak. Quite nice. So there's the bit of cut for the first frame that we're doing now. So I'm just gonna. I've already primed the first 3 sides of this, so I'm just gonna do the back now. As always, as soon as I come outside it started raining, so I've just had to move the pieces of wood under the canopy at the back just to stop them getting wet while they're drying. Oh, watch your head. So I've just cut a hole to expose the top. So this is why we haven't replaced the decks. Hi. So everyone keeps telling us, I don't know which camera to look at now. No, stay there so we get this on both. So everyone keeps asking us why we haven't replaced the decks. And I know I have said this quite a few times, but we're using the Holy decks to put our frames down. So if we were to replace our decks now, how would we get our frames in? Because of all the stringers, you couldn't possibly get them in. Couldn't possibly
Same
get them
story, different episode.
What are you saying?
Saying same story, different episode.
Yeah, same story, different episodes. So we're not replacing the decks until we've done all the frames because we need the holes in the decks to slide the frames down. Cutting this out because the frame that we are replacing now is that one.
No, it's not. That's the bodge that, and then they put these in over the top of them to bodge it even more.
Ah.
So we're removing double bodge. This is pine, isn't it?
Yeah. So where's our frame?
Our frame is here.
Here. Okay.
So just get rid of it all. But this is like, look at it, look how soft it is.
Yeah.
It's crap.
Oh yeah, stop. Stop, there's a screw. Yeah, stick that in your bucket.
Oh, okay.
Now we're going to paint the boat before the frame comes in.
They say never work with kids or animals, don't they? We're not actors, are we, babe?
Mm-hmm.
No. Right, so the job to do now is see this ooh. See where this line is? This is where the new frame's going in. So we can paint from there to there.
Slowly up and down. What you got?
Is that Simon giving painting tips?
I'm just talking to Millie. She'll end up wearing it again, won't you? Remember last time you were covered in it?
Oh, at the painting party
Oh, yeah.
afterwards, it took us days to get it off her face.
Yeah, it's good paint, isn't it?
Okay, so while that's drying, we're going to have bacon butties.
Yay!
So we went to the garage this morning on the way, didn't we, to get bacon for sandwiches, and we let Amelia pick the bread. Amelia's picked the bread that is not sliced, and we haven't got any knives. So we've got a grinder. Or we've got this. So, do you want to see if this will work?
Yeah. Yes. I'm gonna touch that bread. Easy.
Go on, keep going all the way to the bottom. Keep sorting. So that one off your sandwich?
Yeah.
Okay. Not a bad kitchen utensil, to be honest. Might get one of them for home. So the tide started to come in. So it's a race against time now to get the frame in and get all the copper nails done before the water hits us. Ah! Always rushing against something, aren't we?
But on this piece, the only defect was on this end it had a knot in it, so we're now going to cut the knot out. We took the angle off the frame that I cut because I didn't cut it to a specific angle. I just cut the angle as steep as I possibly could, and now I'm matching the frame to the angle I've cut.
Right, and I'm going to mix up some
Epoxy.
epoxy.
So now this now matches the hull. Pretty perfect. So that's me plastic bevel. Why are you putting that on there?
I'm putting, hi, I'm putting this resin on. Why? Simon said because he asked me to.
How many pumps do you do?
I done one of each.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Still smells like peanuts. Ooh, I'm so scared of falling through this floor. There we go, so it's all primed. Let's get the frame in.
So I'm now going to knock it down for the final time. Gemma's downstairs, she's just epoxied it. So hopefully we're going to line it up now and it's just going to like ooze the epoxy out.
So the area that we need to be outside to do the roofs is just in front of the ladder. And the tide's coming in quicker than what we expected, and it started to rain. Great. The plan is now, while we've got high water, we've got some rubbish to remove off. We've got some stuff to move on.
Yeah.
And obviously we're sort of dead in the water after we've done that for like 2 hours, aren't we, till the tide goes. Yeah. That's going to take us to about 6 o'clock.
Well then.
And then so hopefully if we can get the copper roofs and nails done before it gets to an unsociable hour for hammering, because we don't want to upset any of the houses that are local. So yeah, fingers crossed we might get it all roofed in today. So
What are you doing?
I was just gonna fall down the stairs then and just kneel down and I went. So the good thing about having high tide is that we can empty all the rubbish off the boat, and we haven't done that for ages, have we? We've had time, so there's a bit of rubbish that needs to go. Simon's out on the rubbish removal. We've got high tide, so we can't continue doing that frame. So, and it's also rainy a bit. So what I've decided to do is paint the hole that I prepared last week. So that's what I'm going to do now.
You read me over?
I got you loud and clear, over.
Good. On our way back now with fresh supplies. Over.
Okay, babe. Do you want to see what I've been doing while you've been gone?
Not really.
I'm grateful that shit. Down there. See if you can spot what I've done.
I can smell it.
I haven't farted.
Oh, really? Oh, looks ace, doesn't it? Well done.
I just thought while you were gone, I got bored of cleaning. I want to see some like
What did you do? Any
newness in the boat. So the water is still high. It's 5 o'clock. Tide's on the turn now. We've just brought more stuff over. So Simon is gonna tidy up and find a home for all the stuff he's just brought over. And I'm gonna carry on with painting. So either the paint like burns or I've got a blister from the paintbrush.
Well, the lighting was just terrible in this
I know.
production.
I've actually got a blister on my finger from painting because that's the way I've been holding the paintbrush. But it's got like paint in it now, so I think I need to go and wash it.
No, carry on.
No, it's stinky. Right. I've give my finger a clean. I've put a plaster on it. I never knew. I've never ever ever had a blister from painting before. But I have now. So, back to painting. Hey, guess what? You know that the first 2 sections that I've painted, it's probably just over 3 foot's worth. So we've got 144 feet of boat hull, because obviously it's 72 foot and there's 2 sides to it. So that is 3 foot down, 141 foot to go. Little steps, you know what I mean? Little steps. Getting in, aren't we?
Can I just do some facts?
Facts, go on.
Fact check. I don't believe that's 3 foot. No, it's 3.5 foot.
3.5 foot.
Your math's wrong.
So 140.5 feet to go. So every week, no, well, not every week. Saying that line. Every day. No. We get sent stuff by you amazing people.
Yeah.
And we never really include it in our YouTube videos because on our Facebook group that we've got, whenever we get sent something, we do like a live opening, so you guys can see our genuine reactions to stuff.
But we brought this on because we're removing a lot of stuff by boat today. So
this is one thing that we've received this week, because we've got a bit of like an Amazon wish list, and I don't put too much in there, but I put little things as and when we need them. So if you want to watch 2 idiots live opening random boxes at times, come over to the Facebook group, and the link's in the description. And we've got a lovely group.
What are the group rules though?
Group rules, you've got to be nice. Ooh. Just be nice, that's all we ask. But
share your projects as
share
well.
your projects.
Yeah.
And just be nice to people. We've got a really lovely load of people in the group. So
and I keep encouraging people to buy broken boats.
Don't.
So I'm sorry about that.
I keep getting messages off people going, you've encouraged me to buy a boat. Is it a note?
See, some say you can leave us a note as well, but there's no note in this one.
I like to know who sends us stuff. So we've been sent. We love these storage boxes. Yeah. Absolutely love them because they're great on the shelves, because we're struggling for storage for stuff.
Yeah. But they're small and you can see through them, so you can actually see what's in them before you try and open them.
So we've got
bonus.
Some more of them, which is great. Someone's
obviously seen us struggling with the roof.
Gorilla tape. This tape.
No, that is the nuts. That.
This is fantastic. So it's waterproof patch and seal tape. I think probably the equivalent in America is like what's it called? Flex Seal, is it? So this is going to be great. And to be honest, we had some of this at home, and we had a split in the bottom of the paddling pool, and it was just fantastic.
Bear in mind, this is like, it's a metre deep in it, the paddling pool.
Yeah.
And I actually went under and stuck it, and it's stuck underwater. It was like.
So if we have got any little bits of holes and stuff,
this is for the roof, not for the whole bottom. Yeah. Hey, if you're in big trouble, you could.
Probably were. But also for the roof leaky situation.
What?
I treated myself again. I've treated myself loads this week. So we've bought. Which I got recommended, so you can use it in wet and dry surfaces. Okay. You don't need any primer, and literally, it's got like fibres in it, and that's what they told me. It's Screwfix. So literally, you just brush it on, and it just seals. Obviously, it's designed for flat roofs.
You only have to wear one coat.
You only have to wear one coat while you're doing it.
Bonus.
Problem is, it's black now, and the roof's white. So we've got that to do to help aid our leaky roof. Right, I'm going back to painting. He's going back to finding a home for stuff. With his new boxes, here you go. You got new boxes now to put stuff in. Cool. Thank you all. Thank you everyone who does send us stuff and who does support us on Patreon. And do you know what? You don't even have to send us any money to support us. Just press the like button and the subscribe. And do you know what? Share us with your mates, because the more people we get to watch, the the more benefit we've got.
The channel gets, yeah.
And every penny that we make, we don't take a penny of it, by the way. It all goes on the boat. Because this is like the most expensive girl you'll ever have in your life, isn't it?
Yeah. She's definitely an old girl. She's definitely the oldest girl I've ever loved. Oh, apart from my mum. I know she's not old. I'm my nana.
Yeah.
Hang on, this is older though, isn't it? No, it's not. It's young. Oh, I don't know. It's so funny how...
Look at it! It's done! So you've heard of 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh, yeah.
1 Shades of Grey boat.
This is just 1 shade of grey.
It's the same paint inside as it is outside.
There you go.
So thank you, Hempel, for sending us the paint.
Yes.
So we are using what we used outside, we're using on the inside, which is Hempel's multi-coat. So it is about it's about 6:45. Obviously we're going to have to finish the copper nails. I think we're going to come back one day in the week.
Hopefully in the week, yeah, because, well, the past couple of weeks we have been up to here with work. Yeah. Work has been
We've been working literally 12-hour days. Poor kids.
Very hard work.
So we're going to try and come back one day in the week and get that done, because I think we've got low tides this weekish. We're off now.
Yes.
We got a message off one of you lovely lot.
Yeah.
Saying my mate of mine is giving away a free mirror sailing dinghy. A mirror dinghy. Would the kids like it to learn how to sail? So we're off now, aren't we, to go and pick it up. And next week we're back to this side, back to copper nails, back to more frames, and we're like, you can see what.
Got paint on.
I love to see. I know it's only paint really in one frame we've done today, but it's progress, and you can. It's something you can visually see. Because sometimes we spend all day here, and
you do one thing.
Nothing really to show for it.
Yeah.
But you can see it. I'm so happy. Can you tell I'm happy? It's like it looks new.
Like Gemma's jibber jabbering.
Jibber jabber jabber up.
Jibber jabber.
Bye.
So thanks guys. Big help. Massive.
We love you all.
Love you too.
Here come the bloopers if we've got any.
Simon says clap your hands.
Sorry for the reflection of Simon's head, it may be blinding.
My camera skills and boss skills aren't very good at the same time anyway. Is it like multi-cocking up? Do you want me to go on the top?
You called yourself the boss!
I am bossing at the moment.
Oh god, I've put my arm through the frame. You don't get to see.
That's what I'm doing.
What are you doing?
I'm thinking outside the box. I'm thinking.
Are you thinking inside the box?
I'm thinking inside the box now.
It's me trying to be all serious.
I just stood next to the box and I started thinking.
And then paint fumes getting to you.
Right, doing the return trip now. What can go wrong? Oh, got the questions to
Oh, big wave! We'd like to thank David for getting us in touch with Alan. And thank you so much, Alan, for the boat. So
thank you.
This is another little project we've now got on the go.
That we're going to keep at work.
But I think it's quite a good skill to teach the kids how to sail.
Yeah.
Which, so I've never done, to be honest. I'd quite like to learn how to sail.
Wait, can I decorate the flag?
Yeah, you can make your own flag for the top if you want.
Ooh!
Yeah.